Hey, we got Drewz Viewz up in here, and I'm back for a little Anime Monday, wherein I react to an anime episode, release it on a Monday, and today I'm on My Hero Academia, episode 8 of season 1, which is entitled Bakugo's Start Line. So that would be Kachan. I think there was this episode already, something around the start line in regards to Deku. So I would assume this is going to be a Kachan-centric episode, maybe. He took the L last time in the fight with Deku. I've called them frenemies in the past. I don't know if that's even accurate. I don't think he considers Deku a friend at all, but when they were younger, they were kind of friends. Or Deku was a little bit of a hanger-on with Kachan's crew, his clique. And we saw a little bit last time as well of how Kachan might have got started off on a bit of the wrong path, personality-wise, due to being kind of a child prodigy, which could happen in real life in all different types of fields, child actors and the like. He's obviously feels himself too much, but it was a stark reality check for him last time when he lost to Deku. Deku didn't use the Detroit Smash to knock him out, but rather to, which probably would have killed him, I guess, but rather to punch up through the roof in the little 2-on-2 thing they were doing, heroes versus villain thing that All Might cooked up for his class, his training. So Uraraka-kun and Deku were victorious over Lita and Kachan. She popped onto the big bomb thing they're supposed to get. So her power is she has to touch something first, I guess we learned last time, in order to be able to, I guess, use the telekinesis or whatever it is on it, including herself. She can kind of float herself up over. So that's cool. Back to this being called the start line. I'm thinking Kachan will maybe have to take a look back and say, all right, this is how things really stand. Someone I thought that was completely worthless and weak, Deku, I gave him that name because of that sort of thing. He actually all of a sudden has these crazy powers. People seem to be going on his side. And I need to, if I really want to be the best like he clearly wants to, I need to recalibrate and start from this point. So that's what it seems like from the title and from what's happened so far. Who knows though, maybe he'll still try to be resistant against it, but we will see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pop on into the episode. Let's do it. Yeah, pre-credits for the past few episodes seem to just be all essentially recaps of the previous episode. See if we maybe hear more from some of the other students this episode as well. Wins! They're pretty knocked out though. So that's like a frog girl or something. I was wondering last time also, does that mean the rest of the students won't be able to to participate in this training now since the building is completely destroyed? Yeah, he's in shock. I think Kachan in the past has said he wants to defeat All Might as well, or he wants to be better than him. The one who did the least, seemingly. Good analysis.
あの作戦は無謀としか言いようがありませんわ。うららかさんは中盤の気の緩み、核として扱っていたらあんな危険な行為はできませんわ。相手への対策をこなし、訓練だという甘えから生じた反則のようなものですわ。思ってたより言われた。まあ、飯田少年もまだ常に科学上達。
This girl and Lita both look like they're 25. Momo. Oh, so they can change locations. Okay. Invisibility. Oh, really? This is the octopus arm guy, I think? Dupla arms. Kinda gross. This other guy's like a half Rockman. Or is it half Iceman, maybe? And then what does this guy have? A tail. They're feeling it even in there? Oh, just like that. Oh, this is like a heat, fire, ice dichotomy thing, I guess. Elbow powers. That's a new one. It's a Birdman. And Frog Girl. Is that little guy a girl or a guy? All Might's looking happy.
少年以外は大きな怪我もなし。
まっとうな授業。なんか拍子抜けというか。
私たちの自由さ。オールマイトすっげえ。
Like about time for him to turn back into the thin guy.
渾身の塊。膨れきった心ほど脆いもの。先生としてしっかり授業をやってると。
I guess the other teachers. I was wondering last time too if the other teachers realized about All Might's situation, but I guess they do. Oh, she even knows about that. Maybe not everyone, not all the teachers know that. Okay. I don't think we've met this principal yet.
いなくなれば超人社会は悪にかどわかされます。これはこの力を持った者の責任なのです。
Is he implying that there's people within the hero community that would become evil or that would do something bad? What? I'm popular now? Wow. I wonder if he's gonna tell him. Well, it's gonna be somewhat obvious.
使わず君に勝ったからちゃんと自分のものにして僕の力で君を超えるよ出たんじゃないって言いに来たのに何を僕と言ってこれ以上コケにしてどうするつもりだケタそんだけだろうかそんだけいて わねえんじゃって思っちまった。
屋内での大規模攻撃は愚策。
さあ似ているのよ。ああてめえもだってく。ああいいか、俺はここで一番になってやる。やつなんて二度とねえからな。せやバクゴー少年こもっている。君はまだまだこれから話してくれオールマイト。歩けねえヒーローになる。あれ
He's got all he needs from Midoriya.
難しい。
なんだったのあれ。男の因縁ってやつです。緑谷ちゃんが一方的に言い訳してたように見えたけど、男の因縁です。
気がついた。やることは変わらない。
何を話していたんだいバオか。
実は
Looks like a beautiful sunset. And the sunset on the episode. Well, alrighty, so young Bakugo's fuse has been lit. Deku did tell him somewhat of how he got his power to try to keep him on board there, and show him he wasn't tricking him, so we did learn a little bit more about who knows what about All Might this time. But Ketchen didn't seem to believe it, which I can understand that. It's something no one's ever heard of before, I guess, that you can take someone's quirk or whatever, or be given it. But at the same time, it still doesn't make sense that he would just have this out of nowhere, since Ketchen's known him his whole life. So he's probably just confused overall about the situation, but he's going to have to come to realize eventually, I think, especially because Deku's like, I can't tell you it's from whatever, but he already made his uniform look kind of like All Might with the ears things and everything, so it's gonna eventually be obvious, I think. So of the people who know about that specifically, it's only the nurse, he said the principal, Deku obviously, and his close friends, which who knows who that is. But so the Eraserhead teacher doesn't know, who's really the only teacher we've met so far, doesn't know about that, but he does know about his disability or whatever you call it, which that's what prompted me to wonder that, because All Might walked past him like in a little scene last time, I think. So all the teachers know about that, I guess, but the students don't know because he ran away to not show them, which I guess is probably for the best. Yeah, and then he's talking healing girl or whatever. The nurse is telling him he has to start treating Deku. He can't give him too much focus, but also he has to train him better to not go all out like this every time, or I don't know, like how, I mean, he just has to, he obviously can't completely destroy himself every time he fights anything, so we'll see how that progresses. But All Might did say something as well about like within the hero community something could happen if he's gone or something, so I don't know what that's about. Then yeah, so what I said about Ketchen before, based on the episode title and the previous episodes, it's basically how things went. He was obviously very upset with what happened, but even at the end he was agreeing like what people said were right. I'm not the best and whatever. So he is realizing this is his start line too, and him and Deku can push each other to new heights. Yeah, and so we did see this is the most we've got of the other students. Saw their quick little fights. I guess the ice hot cold guy is looking like one of the strongest right now. There's an invisible girl. I couldn't tell what the power of the one girl was who was talking a lot this time, who was telling everything that went wrong in the battle, the Deku Kashan battle. I couldn't tell what her power actually is though. But they also said she was like, what was the word? She and a couple of other people were, maybe they didn't take the exam, but they were like recommended for this school or something. I don't know if she has already been doing hero stuff. She looks older, like I said, but I think I don't know, that's probably just the animation or a choice, because I think these are all supposed to be, like high school age kids. Yeah, so a couple people have like the different animals type abilities, it seems like. I don't know, they didn't give it too much, they were just quick flashes of these battles, but yeah, and then it is funny how Deku is like popular all of a sudden. The complete reversal, I guess, from his grade school or middle school or whatnot. And even like someone was seemingly trying to ask out Uraraka, and then she just went right over to Deku. Yeah, we will see. And then Lita, they keep having these things with him, like trying to be the rule follower and obviously annoying a lot of people like that. So I think there might be some plot line down that line too, of like he has to relax a bit or something. We'll see. Yeah, good episode. I'm interested to learn more about all the students and their powers still, and more about what's going on with the general hero community, what All Might's talking about, and of course, and how his teaching style progresses, I guess. But the main thing from the season so far is definitely Kacchan versus Deku and their whole storyline relationship. So see how that progresses as well. Anyway, do join me back for season 1, episode 9 next time. Subscribe to the channel here if you would. Anything like that, likes, all that stuff, I don't know. But until then, I'm up out of here. Peace.